Hello, my name is Chipper, and welcome to After Hours. This series is dedicated to documenting my personal offline speedrun sessions. Whether it be practice sessions, offline attempts, or more, it'll all be here with a little side of commentary from time to time. So, for this first episode, I kind of wanted to touch on something I've been thinking about for a little while, which is basically consistency and just how to make sure you have a good routine when it comes to speedruns. Now, the sort of things I want to talk about can easily be applied to other things outside of speedruns, but this is just my own sort of like interpretation and my own like thoughts on it using the context of speedrunning. So, as you can tell, this is going to be a little bit off scripted, but hopefully you guys won't mind. But anyhow, I digress. So, routines, why are they important? So, I always find that a good routine makes all the difference when it generally comes to speedrunning. The reason being, and there's a few reasons, but this is just the first of a few. One of the big reasons I'd say is your general mood will be different depending on the sort of routine you have. If you have the sort of consistent times of, maybe you allocate a time of day or some time every week or something to maybe go about practicing or going about doing your attempts, then generally you'll know for a fact that, okay, I'm going to be doing this at this time, and you can, you might be able to generally feel excited for it because you have something to look forward to. Say now you set yourself, you're going to work yourself hard, get some schoolwork done, for example, and you say, okay, Friday night, it's a chill night, we're going to go about doing some practice session. Maybe trying to, I don't know, let's just say learning BFBB Hundo or something. So then you work yourself hard and you get really excited then on a Friday because just in just a few hours time you're gonna be out playing SpongeBob and getting to learn and getting that necessary practice for you to get your new best time. And it's a good feeling because you'll feel motivated, you'll feel excited and eager to do it. Now, this doesn't mean to say that you can just get like that if you just chuck it on at a random time, but you're generally less likely to think, to be quite as excited then. So, a good example of it would be, say now you just had an exhausting day, you've been busy doing stuff, and you're bored, you don't know what to do, so you think, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna chuck on some Bob, learn some Hundo, screw it. You don't feel quite as motivated, you're feeling fatigued, and you're feeling generally just pretty tired and just exhausted, maybe not quite as motivated and excited and eager to get in there. You're just playing for the sake of playing, and it all wraps up into one point where your general performance will be affected over time, because usually if you're more excited, you're more likely to do better over a longer stretch of time than you are maybe when you haven't got that routine, you're just going about it willy-nilly. But it can be, it might work for some, it might not for others. Some might prefer just doing it on a whim, but for a lot of people it is always worth having that sort of comfort, knowing that, okay, this time I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to go and do this. And you can kind of see how the importance of a routine and how having a good routine with something can help you in other aspects of life, because if you think about it, everything, a lot of things that we as humans do is all revolves around routines. You know, what do we do on a day-to-day basis? We get up, we have breakfast, you know, we brush our teeth, get washed, get dressed, go about whatever business we have, come back, you know, go back home, cook, and whatever it is you do. There's a general sort of routine that people have. Some might be different to the example I've just given, but you get the point. So another reason why routines are important to me is, well, especially this is what a point, especially for the streamers out there who stream your speedruns and stuff, is having a routine in general for when you're going to go and stream. So for me at the moment, as I'm recording this, I'm working on a new schedule for my channel, because I try to work around my schedule around my education, since I kind of prioritize my university degree over my live streaming and speedrunning. But, and you know, that it's the same deal for people who maybe, you know, have a day-to-day job. You know, you might want to, you know, you might be busy all day, so you want to try and chill out a little bit, so you allocate a little bit of time in the evening, maybe an hour or two, play some games, have a laugh. And having that sort of routine, you know, like, of speedrunning just helps you to consistently practice. So if you do, like, practice maybe a few times a week, do them at the same time, like at the same time each time. So it's like a bit, almost like a routine, so you know, okay, at, I don't know, 6 PM on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday, I'm going to be practicing. On the weekends then, I'm going to be doing my attempts. And over time you start to build up that sort of routine, you get familiar with it, and it'll almost become second nature to you. And because you know, you always have that something to look forward to then, over time. So you know, oh, okay, great, done this now, time to move on, do some speedrunning stuff. And you have that sort of energy then to go into it. Obviously that's not the case every day, there might be days when you're just feeling down. And this will lead on nicely to my third point which is, you know, just because you have a routine doesn't mean you have to strictly stick to it. A common mistake people with routines do is they'll stick to it no matter what, even if it's not working out for them. Because there are some times when maybe the routine you've planned out for yourself just doesn't work for you. You've got to try and change it up. And it's a similar sort of deal if you're going about doing other stuff, like, you know, maybe you've just burnt out learning a new skill. And here's a little bit of advice for that. Take a break. It's something simple, but I think us speedrunners do forget about that a lot of the time. Is we burn ourselves up so much, we get so stressed trying to push ourselves to get better, that we do forget sometimes that even we need a break. You know, we need to take a break and step back from speedrunning from time to time. You know, especially since I've seen so many good runners over the years burn out and they just don't come back to speedrunning ever again. Or if they do, they just come back but they're just not passionate about it anymore, because they stuck to a strict routine that just didn't work out for them. And say now you're maybe not feeling too well one time, that's fine, take a break, because at the end of the day, your health comes first, far before anything else. If you don't feel like you can sit through a speedrunning practice session or speedrun attempt or something, don't do it. You're better off just resting. So, you know, there are times where you just need to say that to yourself. So, to summarize, when it comes to routines, 1, they are a good idea. 2, try and keep them consistent. So, try and say, you know, like, have the same time like 2 or 3 times a week where you dedicate time to doing your training sessions, your attempts, and whatnot. It's a similar thing you can do for streaming. If you stream your attempts, pick a time, make a schedule, so at least not only do you know when you're gonna go live, but your followers do, because it does help a lot. And I'm hoping myself now I'll be able to get my new schedule up and running, so then my followers can be better prepared to know when they can look forward to seeing me. And lastly, and most importantly, don't push yourself too hard when it comes to schedules. Don't be too strict on yourself. You can allow yourself to have breaks sometimes. And if you think you need it, then do so. Anyways, that's pretty much all I really have to say in regards to this topic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little talk. So yeah, if you guys do want to support the channel, feel free to like and subscribe, and also feel free to check out my Twitch channel. I go there, I try to stream a few times a week. Like I said, I'll hopefully have a proper schedule set up real soon. I'm just currently waiting for timetables and stuff to settle down, so I can properly plan out a proper schedule and for the next few months. And yeah, feel free to come and join the channel and follow me on Twitch. And we also have a Discord server, so feel free to join that as well. And that's pretty much it then. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of the gameplay footage. And until next time everyone, see ya!
There's more. There's more.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand. Ta-ting! Bubble power! Bubble power! SpongeBob didn't know the months ago. Say hello to my little bubble friend. Say hello to my